Yo, yo, yo! I feel like Carlos Matos. You know that guy from BitConnect? He's awesome. Okay, it's good to be here. It's good to be here, folks. I'm like that person. It's like do 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 do. It's that TikTok. It's like kind of like that. Anyway, so welcome everybody. It's crazy to be streaming again, man. I haven't streamed in ages, and I've been wanting to stream for ages. There's been so many streams, especially like Valleys and Villages and Clash Quest and other things, and I've made so much progress in both of those games, especially Valleys and Villages. And I've been wanting to stream for so long, but my month has been insanely busy. So it's really, really, really cool to be here today and be back. And yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, Kim Diacost. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. We are live on Twitch, we are live on Nimo TV, we are live on Trovo, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Freak TV, we are live on Mob Crush, and we are live on D Live. It's actually good how many are still working, considering Periscope that's dead. And so, in fact, I'll just quickly bring up for a second a situation. But yeah, man, it's good to see you. It's good to see you all. I've honestly been wanting to be streaming, so it's nice. It's sort of weird coming back to stream. It's like, oh yeah, it's sort of like all these people and you're interacting with, and yo yo yo. So hello, hello. We're gonna be playing Valleys and Villages now. It's not gonna be a super long stream. I have to get up at like 9 a.m., quarter past 9. Have a meeting at 10 a.m. So yeah, I want to be fresh for that. So and here we are starting at 1:40 a.m. But that's okay. We're gonna showcase the progress. So it's good to have you all here, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it. So welcome to the stream, Patel Vilash, and Please Heyday Live, not gonna happen, sorry. And Avuki, welcome, welcome. So it actually is so good. It's so nice to be back streaming once again. Okay, boom, boom. And yeah, so we'll just do that. We will go Kachow, just like Lightning McQueen. And yeah, let's get it, let's go. Okay, so we got that. And yeah, okay, so we'll go like this, and we'll go like display capture. Always a risk. That's okay, we'll go bam. And what do we have here? What am I gonna do? So this here, yeah, the chat, and it's got this NA thing. So we'll refresh that. And it's public. We're going to be live, and then we're going to cover the other thing. I haven't basically checked my YouTube comments for potentially a month. I just haven't looked at them. I haven't looked at my analytics or anything. I've basically just given up on YouTube, really. It doesn't really mean much to me anymore. It doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. It's just like, And so it's super weird when you meet, when people are like, hey, thank you for your help and tips on the Heyday videos. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. It's sort of like if you're in a regular job, and then you sort of just do it, and then it's not like years later someone says, oh man, your performance was fantastic on that day on the 17th of June 2017. It's like, what? Like, so do you just, but then it's like, oh yeah, actually my work was creating all these videos that are still up years later that are still relevant to the game, and then people do still watch them. So it's super weird because you're like, hey, I enjoy it. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I even did that. I forgot that was even part of my life. I'm glad that you still like it. It's such a strange thing. Heyday Live will never come back. Unfortunately not, sorry, Patel. Unfortunately not. And over here we have this one here. And so this is so we are still losing subscribers. And they've got subs only live chat. Subs, I mean, that's such a meaningless metric these days. The comment right there. Yeah, it's sort of super weird. I don't even look at this stuff anymore. I haven't looked at it in ages. And those ones, they got a few views. That one, not even 100 views. Not even 100 views. That wasn't my second, that was my first one back. And that was only 200, very small. There we go. So, what do we... Oh, why have I unlisted that one? I think I uploaded it on Rumble. I don't know why I uploaded it on this one. Now 40... I can't even remember. Anyway, analytics. Let's just have a gander. We are going to play Valleys and Villages. So we are still... Oh, we're still 7 days. We'll just like gain 2. And then a couple of days later, we'll lose 7. And I was thinking today about the surreal experience of going to Finland and having... I had dinner tonight with some people. So that was nice. But I was thinking back to the one... These ones, yeah, that one's 70. Oh no, it's not 70,000. One down 70. It's sort of like that. It's kind of weird because it's like they've been semi put back, so they're getting shown a little bit. Like they've been mostly killed. Like they were getting way more views, and so they're sort of like there, but sort of just getting a little bit. I thought either they'd be dead and they wouldn't get shown at all, or they'd be up there and get heaps again. But it's sort of like kind of put them back in the algorithm, but like way lower than before. So they're not doing that one great. So yeah, we used to be over 34 subs, so we'll dip below that. It doesn't. It honestly doesn't even bother me. Yenny Laurel's back. Oh no, that was the other one. That was the Brainstorm one. So that was funny. But yeah, I was thinking about this surreal experience. Kind of crazy. Like 2 years ago, I literally went to Finland and met with the other 6. So there's the Helsinki 7 of us there. That's insane. And meeting with Nick and Frisco and all the other team is just crazy. in the Finland, the richest guy in Finland. What was his name? Alka Panam. It's insane, and then it's like it's just kind of so strange. It was so out of place for my life, so just different. I mean, was I glad that I went? Yeah, I was. It was real cool to experience, and it's still so weird though. It's sort of like it's so strange, just sort of going from yeah, going like 'cause at the moment I'm basically bankrupt, but it was so strange. Like I was just like sort of it felt like I hit the pinnacle. I don't know. It was insane. It was insane. Like first class flight basically to Finland, and all expenses paid. It was business class, which was close. It was like I didn't even know if they had first class available on those planes. So it was super insanely awesome, and you can see by the vlogs and just all this incredible stuff. The whole thing paid for, the whole trip, insane. And then sort of yeah, come back and I don't know. It's kind of it's a little bit sad to contrast, like just a dying channel. Your estimated revenue in the last month, $40. That is US, so it's maybe 60 New Zealand dollars. It's like but it's so strange because it's sort of like because I remember I was at the a group at my church and that one of them said like, oh, this is probably as good as it gets, like in terms of, and I was like, nah, it's gonna get better after this. It's gonna continue, and it didn't. It just after that, that was like insane, and then it was just like, yeah, not there. I don't know. It's sort of such a stark contrast. Like 2 years ago, even from then to when I got banned a year later. So from like June, the start of June when I was in Finland, or the end of May. Yeah, from then to a year later. So, I mean, a year later, I just hadn't quite been banned. It was a few days after that. But I went from like, whoa, this is insane. This is like absolute top of the top, full first class thing, flight and all that. And then like a year later, I effectively went bankrupt. And yeah, it was sort of, I don't know. It's sort of strange. I mean, I still am really kind of, but yeah, it was such a stark contrast. It was insane. Like going from like, wow, you're this incredible YouTuber, you go all the way across the world, you're meeting these top incredible people and the other YouTubers and all this event and all that filming thing, like the cake event that I was in, and the meet the YouTuber that got like I think 70,000 views, and it was insane. And then it's sort of just like. And reality. So it's sort of, I don't know. It's just the start is like I actually went there, and and the whole thing was paid for. I met all these people and had just insane meeting the Heyday team, and it's just insane. And then it's like just the stark contrast, like from then till now, is just what? There's just nothing further apart, really. So anyway, I mean, I'm still streaming, well, not really, but I mean, I streamed a month ago. I have been wanting to stream, but honestly, I've had such a busy month. But yeah, I mean, this won't even cover since I last did it. I often just like to go through these like this, just real quick, just to sort of get an idea as to what the situation is like. Find it interesting. And oh, these are all these ones. What does that mean? 100. Oh, at 30 seconds in the stream. Oh my goodness, that's not good. 10% after, man. Okay, there we go. And here. All the data. Some of this data, like, there's no way that there's not a single person out of the thousands that have watched me that is, I mean, it's not that many thousand, but yeah, no subtitle. English, that's really high, man. And Vietnamese, Arabic, French, it's quite incredible. And then it's interesting how these three show up. I thought that was quite a cool insight. Boom, boom, boom. Total members. Oh, we lost a member. No. Thank you for those of you who are still members. I mean, I haven't uploaded much content or anything, so you haven't been able to put your emotes in the chat. But yeah, let's check out the comments. So, okay, lots of these comments. Boom. I feel like even, yeah. Yeah, lots of those comments. What the heck? That's so many comments like that. I mean, there's not actually many people that still comment. And so... all these numbers are statistics. They don't work for a normal person. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. If he's meaning this video, if he's meaning in fake, this is not fake. This is not clickbait. Nothing practical. I severely beg to differ. Severely. But yeah, they don't work for normal people. I mean, I guess it's the sort of like they say there's maths people and there's non-maths people and whatnot. No, but it's not even that divided. It's sort of like there's a severe contrast in that, like to that one. Like I'm super enthusiastic, super pumped in that, and half of them are like, you know, this guy's awful, he's got ADHD or whatnot, and what not specifically that. Oh no, one of them mentioned this guy has ADHD or whatnot, and then half of them are so like I love this guy's enthusiasm. It's beautiful, it's awesome, and half of them are like, I hate this guy, he's so loud, he's shouting and whatnot. Not quite half. There was more in the favourable category. It got more likes, but it was sort of still very interesting, the contrast. So, Oh, thank you for being a subscriber, Dragofish, and thank you, Lynn, for the comments. It's Lynn's just the main person commenting. I haven't read these. I haven't even looked at all these. So yeah, well, definitely Lynn's doing the most comments, and then all these other ones promoting all their things. There's these real dodgy ones going around a while back that I was deleting those ones. So anyway, a month ago. Whoa! Oh no, I haven't responded to though. I'm not sure when. Anyway, so you must be trolling. Anyway, there's don't. Oh no, I'm not trolling. That was real. That was. Yeah, I'm not trolling. There we go. Yeah. So yeah. Oh no. Yeah. But YouTube is 51,000. That's you can literally right now. This is people just honestly their criticisms, they're not even founded. I mean, sometimes they are, but sometimes they're just absolute nonsense. Like, you can literally add in. Of course, I'm not advocating you should put in 300,000 bit rates. Like, I think YouTube, as far as I'm aware, is the maximum bitrate one at 51,000. So it have no current practical use. Although I'm sure there is probably a site out there that allows higher than 51,000. But that's not fake. It's just saying this is the theoretical maximum. Well, this is the maximum. You can put 300,000 in. So yeah, I don't know why people even. I don't even. It's like not even an accurate comment. It's just like this is legitimate. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll go back to here. I haven't even started with the stream. Oh, it's only been 11 minutes. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's awesome, Patel. There we go. Love your Heyday videos. Help me. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad that they've made. It's still funny. It's funny. I forget that I've even made those videos. The energy you put. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. Thank you, Patel, and thank you, Kim. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll get in. Oh, there's just so much to talk about, man. There's just so much to talk about. So much to talk about. I'll just drop that down like that. Stats. I'm slowly filling this up. Okay, there we go. What am I gonna do? Okay, there we go. Boom. I'll just check if I go to settings. I don't think I can change the bit rate. No, I can. I'm going to prove to you right now that comment is wrong. Okay, settings. And then we go to its output. Yeah, output. So bit rate, right? The highest that you can put in is boom, boom, boom. It might. There we go, 300,000. There we go. No more. And you can do less. But the highest possible, 300,000. 300,000. Look, that's literally, you can mathematically, I'm putting it in right now. And that dude's like, yeah, you can. Of course, I'm not saying to put the bitrate in at 300,000, but that's, yeah, you can do it. Okay, there we go. So, I thought his channel was dead. It kind of is, but I don't stream much, but there we go. He has a highly interesting personality. I'm glad you think so. It's just so much to talk about, man, since I last came. There's been so much on. I've just been so busy, but I've been doing, like, I walked up Mount Herbert on the Saturday before last Saturday, which was really nice. Went to a thing's called Board Games by the Bay, which was fun. That was a weekend, so 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. I didn't go for the full thing. I slept in too much, but yeah, that was fun. And I've had a lot on. Going on walks with people and whatnot. Got a real cool idea with Price Spy, having like a website that has more competitive items in that, and then Price Spy would then have the website show up that was cheaper items. And so I'm like, I've had that idea for over a year, but I really want to pursue it on this New Zealand website called Price Spy, and it would show up on Price Me and that. No, not Price Me. There's all these. There's some New Zealand website, and the Price Spy is in the top 200 New Zealand websites. So basically, there's just cheaper ways of getting the items that are currently listed by the main ones. There's Farmers, The Warehouse, Noel Leeming, Harvey Norman, Computer Lounge, Mighty Ape, and whatnot. And there's cheaper ways of getting those items. So I reckon it'd be cool to start a website and sell those items for cheaper amounts. So that's I'd love to do that, and I intend to do that. We'll see if that happens. It's kind of cool just talking about it, because it's like unlikely that many people would even come through and watch the video and be like, oh, I'll do that. Yet at the same time, yeah, it's like, hey, look, and then I can look back at that. Like, someone can say, yeah, if it happens, then like in 5 years, people are like, yo, we mentioned in the video. There goes Supersite, please come back with Heyday. I'm sorry, Gamers World HD, not going to happen. There's one point. But since he got back, he's been on and off with it, so you never know when he comes to Supersite. He's full of surprise. Boom, boom. I mean, if Valleys and Villages went global and it was super popular, maybe you'd just go boom, boom, boom. It's kind of hard, though, because like a year ago, my life schedule, there's like in a week, I'm just talking about whole life stuff before we even getting into the game. There's so much like it was like basically totally non-social. I was just so much YouTube, especially like you look at October 20. October was like the pinnacle of basically 3 or 4 videos a day. It was almost just shy of 100 videos in that month and 30 something streams, 37 or whatnot streams. It was insanely, but it was like just zero social life basically. Not entirely basically. I'd go to church on Sunday, and I don't know if I had anything else on that. I don't know if I had anything else on, and I just felt pretty isolated and whatnot. And now I've done the reverse, and I was just full YouTube. Now I'm doing basically no YouTube, and it's basically switched, and the whole week is social. Not entirely. Like I went to the doctor's on one day, and that took a while, and then that's not a social thing or whatnot, and various things like that. But that take up time that aren't so well. It's better you're talking with someone. But anyway, now I've done the opposite, so it's a very social week, full of chatting with people and that, which is helpful for them and me, and board games and walks, etc. Just like full of social and almost no YouTube. But at the same time, I have been playing Valleys and Villages for maybe an hour a day, so it's sort of, even though I'm not YouTubing it, I am farming up the account bit by bit, farming heyday. So yeah, getting up there. I'm still pretty much kind of the same person in a sense, like still the old bad jokes. And me laughing at them, and I have a haircut. I don't like how short it is. I just said to the guy, it was a new guy, it was the one my mum sees. It's just like, oh, just do whatever, and that kind of like, yeah. And he did. So I'm not saying, oh, he shouldn't have done that. I told him that, and I didn't like it like that, so I wouldn't tell him that next time if I see him again next time. But yeah, it's been a good couple of June was a really good month. And I did stream a couple of times. I haven't streamed in July. July's been a busy month. I'm just so busy. But so I'm now very, very social, very social. And maybe I'll get back to a point of balance where I'm doing the YouTube stuff or working on this price buy idea, as well as doing some of the social stuff as well. So yeah, there we go. I kind of really appreciate you, Hayden. I'm glad you like them. I really am. I'm very, and Coffee Gamer 360, welcome. It's good to. It's sort of so strange having done them at the time and just sort of not doing them anymore. I don't know. It'd be weird sort of sticking with it, like, Disguised Host or Pokimane or FaZe, and they have sort of these all popular games that they sort of cover. Like, well, there was Among Us, but then there's Valorant and Fortnite and PUBG and all these other Apex Legends that they sort of cover and go around. And that I feel like it's so much more consistent and I don't know, healthy. But yeah, whereas I'm sort of just like nothing and then heaps and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to get into a position where you can actually make much money off YouTube. It really is, or streaming in general. But like, most people can't. It's extremely hard to do. Yeah, I mean, because I did think about it. It's like if someone paid me like $20 an hour to stream Heyday, and say, like I'd probably take them up on that offer. I'm not sure now. I definitely wasn't. I think even now, I'd definitely consider it and quite possibly say yes if they say, hey, we'll pay you not just like I'll give you $20 to do an hour Heyday stream, like a regular weekly thing or whatnot. I like kind of that's what I did basically with the. Yeah, I mean yeah. So anyway, but yeah, boom. What happened to Lynn? Lynn's not here today. Boom. And why he quit Heyday, I'm sure explained why. Wasn't around to catch me. I mean, it was to do with the ban is why. Well, partly why is why I stopped covering it in the sense that in June, as of June, I was still covering it when it got banned. But then when it got banned, I sort of stopped. I mean, I almost need to do a whole stream just I'm back sort of thing every month that I come back and then do the Valley stream. I will do the Valley stream. People that are here for Valleys can just skip to the bit with its Valleys, but they probably won't hear me saying this because of the look in the thing and already have skipped there. But yeah, but I just got sick of I just didn't like the updates. There wasn't the features coming. The game was not growing in interest. It was just there was not these features that like a competitive feature that would make people search up Heyday, and it just wasn't financially viable to continue to do it. I mean, I could have done it alongside other games, and I still could right now, but I lost interest in it. I just lost excitement. The market was just so it was just like in a sense it was pay to win. You needed all these planks and that to upgrade, but the only way to get them. Well, you couldn't sell. No matter how the coins were worthless, you could just have millions and millions of coins, and it was just useless. And it was like that's so not cool. So yeah, there's a few reasons why Hey Lynn, welcome to the stream. Hello. There we go. Boom. So yeah, it's been full on. It's been a full on couple of months. I've definitely enjoyed June, and July's been pretty good as well. And I really have been wanting to stream more. I really have. I've been, there's so many times I'm like, I almost streamed. I was gonna do it this morning, and even though today will be a short one, which is a shame, but I'm still gonna actually cover it because I don't want to progress in the game because it's like I don't want to progress in the game because I've sort of got to a point where it's like, I really just want to show this off and that. And yeah, okay, I feel like I should just go for it. There's just so much to talk about, but it's wonderful to have you here. The Heyday, no, my Heyday account didn't go in. It was the YouTube and that. But yeah, okay, let's open it up and let's go for it. Boom. Okay, and we'll reconnect it like that. Boom, boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. So we will go do 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 do. Okay, and fellas and villages. And I also finally freed up I took off a 2 GB video off my iPad, so I was finally able to update like Google and Signal app and YouTube app and all this kind of stuff after months of not being able to they'd been not updated in like 9 months. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Hokey doke. We'll go like that. And yo 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 yo. And I was gonna do like the whole Excel thing of doing all this stuff on them. I love Excel a lot. Okay, boom, boom. There we have it. There we have it. There we go. On the road again. I think you've forgotten that today, if you have 33 because of Heyday. 2-min piece for your silliness. Unsubscribe that. Well, go ahead and unsubscribe. I have 32,999 other subscribers. No, I mean, if the purpose of the sub is for notifications of Heyday, then yeah, they totally understand. I mean, you can be subscribed and turn off notifications, but yeah, I can understand. Just yeah, I mean, but you're welcome to keep subscribing as support or whatnot, but yeah. And no, those 33,000 subs are not because of Heyday alone. There's thousands of them from Battlelands, and like about 1,000 of them or a few hundred of them from Yanni Laurel, probably 1,000 of them from Rush Wars. So they're definitely not all Heyday exclusive. I think the majority are. I'd say the majority are. But there's a hang of a lot from Battlelands and lots from other things as well. So anyway, let's get on without further ado. There's just so many cool things to show you and talk about. But fellas and villages, let's go! Okay, there we go. I've been loving this game. And since the update, even though that kind of messed me up and I was like really negative about it, I've actually kind of figured out a workaround. So here it is. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, there we go. So here it is, and I've got all these presents. I accidentally tapped this one just before we started the stream. No, before, like, just an hour before, so it's real sad. But I've got almost all of them in packages. So yo, yo, yo. And yeah, there we go. There we go. It's a little bit loud for me. Hopefully the music sound is about the right sound. Oh, there's just so much to talk about. Oh, okay, there we go. So, there's just so much to talk about. Has this arrived yet? Not yet. 2 hours. Oh, it must have come and gone. Wow, they must have filled it up. Almost always there's people fill up about 12 to 16 of them, and then there's normally a few of them which are just nasty tasks. This one people can do, but it costs rare stuff. And then there's these duck ones. There's these ones of this doll that's really hard to do, and there's this rainbow dye one that's really hard to do, and one of these little Skittles like things that's hard to do, made in the toy maker. And then there's a couple of bouquets, which are really hard to do as well. Giuseppe Emilio, welcome to the stream. Yeah, see you, Lynn. Thank you for stopping by the stream. And X Unknown, welcome. Boom. So, yeah, there's a few things. So, yeah. Oh, man, it's just this game. We have maxed this out. We've had it maxed out for ages now. So, that is... I've just upgraded this thing here. Normally I'm really depleted in coins. There's a serious coin shortage in the game. And as soon as these boats arrive, people just like, it's just like, I'm on, and it's just like, brrrr, and just take it, like, people are just on it. Some people, I have a timer on sometimes, and just boom, boom, boom. And there's about, since you can only fill up about 12 to 16, and then the other few left, like the there's sometimes 6 left, sometimes 2 left in this case. They're just real hard tasks so no one can do them. But if 2 people on and you have, because I figured out just the other day actually that I had to accept these things and I could actually have extra tokens, extra shipping tokens. I didn't realize that I'd undone it, but actually if I tapped it I could get it. It's like, so then I could create 2 products now. Now there's still a serious shortage within the dye thing. This thing takes ages to finally get round, so there's a serious bottleneck on that, whereas other things like this remain often with nothing in them. Sometimes they get stuff in them, but also there's plenty of time when, like, people just do a few. So this often has nothing as well, and I've currently maxed out on all my supplies. There was a point where I was getting so close to having made so many supplies and the hey freak you over the stream that I couldn't even use my workers. I was so close to hitting that point in that. I think maybe I temporarily hit it for like once or twice because it's so hard to get your goods out of the game. You can't, there's no way of, you can, but it's via boats or it's via Otto's tasks, but there's only a few of them per day, and normally I just go brrrr, and it's not actually that many items. Like the eggs, well, they just freely generate. That's like, and the planks, normally it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, which you can just replenish in a few hours, and then it's 24 hours before you can get it again. And if you miss the boats, and the boats are there's the odd other event thing, like this event thing here, which is actually really cool. But if you miss the boats, then you just can't get rid of items, and then your whole supplies fill up. And once your supplies fill up, see, this here is your supply. These things here, I keep filling up, and because I have to use the potions, but I hate to waste them. But often, I mean, it's actually rare that I have so low wool, but like I maxed out all the village crafted items, and I had maxed out all of the raw materials. These products here, most of them are done. I finally got to max out hats and plush toys just the other day, because the dyes were actually slowly building their way up, but there's always, you never have too many dyes, whereas you can easily max these out and max out these items here. Not so much the hat, but it's maxed out now, and will probably stay mostly maxed out. These items maxed out, and then over here, the other ones, easy to max out, apples, and these things here. It's actually really rare that because I've been sort of playing to make sure I get those boats, that I've actually got lower supplies, but often they're just maxed out, and it's bottleneck on progress. That's maxed. See, all of these things, they're totally maxed out, so that's just, I can't produce anything new in there. That's maxed, and there's a lot of maxed things. Boom, boom. So, yeah. And then this here, what is this one? That 11th free, yet, so we'll do that. I like to get it right when it's maxed, so we can exceed the limit, like with the hats. But I've figured out that you can, because there's the whole thing of you, so what I've done actually is with my workers is I've specialized them all. So I've got one that's good at each skill, and just the other day I started multi-skilling Elijah. So I've got research Rebecca, as you can see, level 5. I can't currently move her up to the next level till I get here on this list. So I recently got to 5. She's actually, I think, a level above what she should be. And then there's this guy here, which I use, Liam. Liam is the field guy, so he's just permanently doing that. I then have this one here, Builder's Goods. So I've got, I had code names for them, which helped me remember, but I've already forgotten. Anyway, there's Angus that does that, so he's maxed out of that. And then we've got, yeah, Mountainous Mike. So he does that one. Oh, I can, but he hasn't got the skill level yet. We've got Mountainous Mikes. We got Carolina Clay. And then we got this one here, which is Lumberjack Levette. So I try to sort of, and so I've got all of them specialized. So I've got each of those skills. I got one feature, and the most important one is the research, because that is a serious bottleneck in this game. And then the farmer skill is also very important, as well as then I want at least one of them for each of these things. There's also the task thing, which we've found that is insanely, there's these brick tasks which are 1,000 each, so it takes them so much. I think one of them said it uses 3 potions to actually do it. So these are 1,000 bricks, and they're so hard. Like, we absolutely whiz through, smash out all the lumber tasks, and brick tasks are done real fast, rock tasks pretty quick as well, and then there's just this massive bottleneck with the planks and bricks. I actually only unlocked them recently, so I couldn't even contribute, but I mathematically calculated that I can't even do most of them. Anyway, excluding potions and that, I can't do most of them because you only have one building, and if it has like 100 bricks, and it takes you X amount of hours. So that's an interesting thing we've found. There's the bottleneck on that. But there is the thing of like, oh, you can use this potion, right, which means that this guy here, these are the ones I currently have. he can, like, oh, you can use this and have heaps of food. But if you're playing the game properly, in my view, you shouldn't ever need to actually use it. I mean, not ever, no. Most of the time, you shouldn't have to be using that if you balance it. So he can support, like, let's say 3 workers or whatnot, and you just have it that you only ever have X amount of workers working in your village, and you have the other ones working outdoors. Currently, I have 7 guys, and if he's working on that, and I have, let's say, 3 people working in the village. And then I really should be tapping these immediately. It's just so much to talk about. If you have like 2 or 3 people working in the village, and then the rest of them on the outer, then you never actually have to. You should never, because you should never be using not necessarily potions actually. You should never have 2 workers on the thing. That's so wasteful. If you have 2 guys working the fields, you do not want to be doing that. You want to have 1 guy, and if you get him real specialized, he can actually really strongly keep up with the food demands, and you can just top up with eggs, because often I find that I max out and just have 9, so these are just being wasted. So I'll just get to max, and then it will start to drop, but he's still mostly holding it, and then I'll just go because you can turn them into soup, which I found out. And then also, even if you're maxed out completely with stuff, you can actually use other items if you use up eggs, but I find the eggs are just sort of keep me balanced up there. So, yeah, and we have all these presents that I, have got. But for the most part, the game's actually working pretty well. Now, we'll go to the top ones, and we are still number 1. Not by that much. Pure UDOT is really not that far behind. So, there are 4 or 5 levels there, which will take them so long, because these 1,000 brick tasks are just insane. So, that's the leaderboard there. Like so. And yeah, it's just so interesting. It's just so interesting. So let's get all the guys. We're currently really depleted on that. I was waiting for this video till now to actually do it. So, because I'm just gonna show you, if we put, let's say, Mike on here. So we got 1, 2, and we'll put a 3rd one. We'll put Elijah on woods full, Elijah on brick, for example. Boom. Now we have 3 of them. So even in this case, this is with 1, 2, 3 of them working. Mike can still support 3 workers, and let's say we'll put on 1 more. We'll put on a 4th worker, like right here. You got 2 clays and 3 woods, kind of like Catan a little bit. And haven't been to the streams in a while, to be fair. I was pretty active during lockdown. Well, it's good to have you here today, Freaky. Haven't seen you before. Are you from the Heyday Gang? Boom. Kind of sad that your Discord server is fine. Not even Shardlight speaks serious much at this point. It's sort of like the concept of tools are made for people, not people for tools. Rules are made rules are made for people, not people for rules. As in, it's there for the purpose, and if it fails to serve its purpose, then that's okay. Because I mean, no. As in, it's no longer got that purpose because I'm not. I mean, and so it doesn't really bother me in that. Just like it's just like same with systems in that, like. Capitalism was made for people, not people for capitalism. In the sense that there was Ben Shapiro and Carl Tuckerson debating, and that was one of them. I think that who was it that said that? I think that was which one of them said it? Which one was arguing what? It was the truck driver thing. That's right, in the Luddite. So he was arguing for the truck drivers, Tucker Carlson. So yeah, and so I think he said it. But anyway, the point is, it's a good point. And that's like the Discord server and that. Like the server was made to me to communicate and for you guys to actively hang out in that, but not you guys made to do that. So hence now there's that purpose is kind of gone. So it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm more than happy if people still use that, but that's all good if not. Heyday player. Not always in the streams, but I do try to make streams. It's good to have you here, Kim. What I found besides because I was playing Payday videos. Excellent. Oh, no way! No way! That's so funny. There you go. Happy mistake. That's so funny. I really need up to Battlelands. So did you end up playing Battlelands, Freaky? Is that because you originally were playing Payday, but you're like, did you just watch my Payday videos? I don't know this game. I don't know this dude. This is funny. Okay, there we go. So then we'll chuck on, let's say, Levette. So boom. Now it starts to decline. But because it would then run out in that, but so it would start declining. Let's say head out in let's say an hour, it starts going down. But he can support a heap of people, so yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just trying to think of everything I should mention in that. But overall, so the main cap, the problem is the fact that there's a serious coin shortage. In this case, I actually have max, but that's pretty rare. It's because I'm about to get all these buildings that I will be upgrading, and it will take me ages through the research. And I mean, right now, I should already, look at that massive box. I should already be going straight out at it, because it's like, oh, I'm missing this hour for research. But I just really want to showcase the different things. So I'll collect that fish. And yeah, and then collect that wool. But yeah, it's the game's, yeah, so the problem is the getting rid of the resources, because there's so few ways to do it, and so people were just basically so low on coins, as well as the dyes are unbalanced. They take ages to get, or maybe you could say everything else is unbalanced, and the dyes that aren't balanced, because you can get the dyes in that, but relative, the dyes, there's such a cap on getting the dyes, like hugely long list. Yet then there's other things that are just basically like this, and they'll just sit there unused most of the time, unless people fill up a few of those orders, and then that's done again. And then there's this here, which these tasks are becoming silly, where it's just like there's only, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 people in the whole clan that can do it, and the rest, everyone just sits there for days, not be able to do anything because of that. So then I can't get my reputation points up. But at the moment it doesn't matter, because I'm happy to be getting coins and making progress in that regard instead. But yeah, so I've got all of them. I've got 7 guys, and I've researched them. The wood one's a bit low actually, but the other ones, some of the other ones like the builder and whatnot, have maxed out. Builder, so the researcher, the farmer, and those 3 are all maxed. And then I've decided to finally create this other guy, which is Elijah, and he can just help out like with little things. And I mean, yeah, sure, it's like, oh, why do you need it for the farmers guild? And the research one, you can use it when Rebecca is leveling up, and so then you have the temporary step in to keep that fully maximized. Or you can do it when you're upgrading the researching thing, then that's when you research Becca, and then you won't actually need anything. But the percentage increases, it's really high at the start. It's kind of like in Catan Cities and Nights. When you get the first card, it costs you one item, but then you get 2 dice rolls worth. So it's like, whoa, that's a huge, but then the next time you need 2, and you only get 1 extra dice roll on that. So it's like way worse value. I think that's 4 times less value, because it costs you twice as much, and the value's half, so it's way more diminishing returns. The first one's whoosh, just like one of them in this case gives you 10% bonus. It's like, wow, for only 1,000 coins. Then the next one only boosts it up like by 10% more, and it costs twice as much, so it's half the value. So it's sort of not as good. And then 3,000 for the next one. So, but I mean, it's still worth it. It's just the first one is insanely beneficial, like 10% increase for a very small price. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of everything else that is sort of going on in this game. Let's start getting raspberries, because we're pretty depleted on them, and I actually just wanted to showcase what I was up to, the levels they were up to, and now I'll just go through and we'll just absolutely dominate it with these. So we just keep I mean, actually, I think there's a glitch that it doesn't actually show up. Put him there, and if we put them there, then I don't think the food actually dies if they're on that task. Yeah. Oh, such a good game. I've been very much enjoying it. Just a fun wee joy in life. Boom. So that will be going away, increasing from that. Hopefully it's loud enough. Apple. Just so many interesting things. I learned about Notch. Well, I knew about Notch, and it was sad. Hey, was still sad despite having $2.5 billion. But then I watched a video on it yesterday. I learned, yeah, so many interesting things to learn. I'm looking forward to Apple's watch, the next watch coming out, and the next iPhone coming out. I'm hoping to one day get one. At this point, it's so dear. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, but it'd be real cool to measure all that, have that heart data, and test the ECGs and all that kind of stuff would be real cool. So yeah, and all the old ones will keep dropping in price as they release newer and newer ones. But one day it would be cool to, yeah, I reckon. So we are currently replenishing the supplies. I sort of just get, like, once I've got a lot of guys, and just do at least sort of 4 or 5 and just go and just collect up heaps of them. Boom. And we'll increase the mushroom supply as well. Yeah, if I did it regularly, then you could see my progress day to day, and I wouldn't forget all the things that I'm supposed to be talking about. Well, that guy's done before these guys are done. So you can do it in that interim period, which means you don't waste time. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. But yeah, that cap on the other thing, on the thing, is really a pain. Where it's like so insanely difficult to complete those brick tasks. And there's serious, severe shortage of coins normally. So as soon as a boat arrives, two people with like 7 tasks each just dominate it and can do like up to... Some of them have even more than 7 tasks, so they just got absolutely cap it out. Working hard, or hardly working. We're finally going to open up all them. Probably sleep from 3:15 to 9:15. So many mushrooms. It's a lot. There's one point where they sort of ran out. But I think that last update changed that. No, you want the close ones, because then well, you just, yeah, the close ones. Oh, but I'm sure there'll be I'll need so many that, yeah, I'll be getting all of them anyway. Those two have both been used. Boom. Yeah! Valleys and Villages. It's a good game. I do hope it goes global. I feel like, in a sense, it seems like there's so few tips. I mean, yeah, that looks cool, that little thing. You could do like one video, and that would sort of kind of cover it. If you just sort of did a comprehensive one in which you like mentioned most of the little areas. Although, yeah, I feel like you could do semi-regular content. Kind of, not really. You could do sort of a bit. There's another patch of them. One watching on YouTube, one watching on Twitch. Boom. Boom. Look at all those chickens. Look at all those chickens. Probably one update they'll fix that and they won't allow that to exist still. It's kind of like Galadon's Strange But True videos. They were real cool. That was such a good idea. They could make it that there's intentional shortages of certain resources, in a sense, and so you have to like plan and get enough resources. So then there'd be days where you just have like a week without mushrooms. It would be cool if it told you that, so you sort of like stocked up and whatnot, and then yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like Noah and the Ark, or the ant, or the little red hen. All these old stories with messages, lessons to be learned. Boost, boost, boost it. Collecting up these mushrooms. Angus. Working hard or hardly working? What was the A for Angus? So there's Research Rebecca, Clay Carolina, Mountainous Mike, Lumberjack Levette. I hope I didn't miss completing that other thing. What's that? It's like, what? Sound like a VC. Doo doo doo. Oh, there we go. We tapped it without tapping that. Good. What? Hate it when that thing comes up. Like a photo device just connects. It's like, no. Oh, we're getting through them. There's often a couple hiding away, like there. We are mostly getting through them. So just like absolutely dominate, clean them all up, and then use them over the coming time. Oh, that's gonna take ages. 5 minutes. Oh. I think we're running out. There. Like to keep my clay. Most of the other players have sort of got rid of most of this stuff, but I like to keep it. Yeah, I think we're basically done. There's probably like 1 or 2 other ones hiding, but it's like not really important because there's one in there. There'll be more ones that come back anyway. They'll probably stay hiding. I wonder what the longest one that's currently alive in my village is. That right now be like, oh no, we're gonna die, and they're all trying to survive. Oh, right there. That's. Sometimes you don't know if, like, they're just right in front of you. Oh, stop doing that. Cancel. Exit. Oh, one right there. Whoa, big patch. How did I miss that? Oh, it's so annoying. Why does it keep doing that? Unplug the internet. That won't solve it. Okay, there we go. And then we can check our supply. And wow, that's like up to about 50 now. And the raspberry's about 40 something. And with those extra ones, they'll get near 50. And they're all cleared out. And then we'll start putting them back on their proper tasks. I'm just trying to think what else is worth noting. Yeah, that's their levels. So I'm getting near 10,000, but Allison's up there at 44,000. Swarren. I guess once they've maxed out their things, I think Swarren and Allison almost. When I said that Swarren had, I think a while back, I actually noticed then later that he was still doing research. So maybe he hadn't. I know it would get sort of boring if you'd maxed out. Oh, they're still upgrading that, man. They still have lots of research to do then. That's my one. Boom. Swarren has seen the stream before, so that's kind of cool. This is real cool seeing other people's ones. It's very different from my one. It's sort of very crammed. I can't actually build the new field. There's no way that you'd use 3 fields. That'd be insane. You have most of your village working there. I mean, there's times when you do the thing of having all that, when you're doing like a wood task, you want to have like all 3 of them going. You might want to have a 4th. But then even, yeah, you can just use, you can either use the potion up, or you can, yeah, it's cool seeing them all like that. Or you can, like, just use your eggs up or whatnot, but the game is a bit unbalanced at the moment with the not, getting enough resources. So, I've been wanting to tap these for ages. I've had some of them there for literally like a month, I reckon. And finally, I'll get to do it. Yeah, okay, they're all done with that. So, we'll start putting them on tasks. Like, we can max out that. And we definitely want to get, the lumber's maxed out. We'll finish getting that. Bam. So that's maxed out, that's maxed out. Just bricks will be there. Ah, bricks, yes, Carolina. Carolina can go back on the clay. Oops. Nope. Don't want to destroy them. Carolina, and then we'll chuck someone else. It depends, like when I'm about to go to bed, then I change these things. Oh, enough soup. Okay, and then Liam's busy. Okay, here we go. We're ready for the tapping. I've been excited to do this for ages. And so it's actually hindered my progress at points because I had like an apple order one and I couldn't complete it because one of them's the apple maker. It was only literally like 2 days ago that I unlocked this sawmill, and it was super recent, so it's all new to, like, that's a new resource to me. And the bricks I haven't had for that long. So here we go, tapping all these buildings, which I got to level 11 just earlier today, I think, because I messed it up. But here we go. And because I was trying to calculate based on the upgrades and the research, which I could then get. So here we go. You can't actually, it's either, it requests things that you, even though you've got it in a present form, it doesn't request things that you haven't built, so technically you could have incentivized not to build certain things like the apple press. They don't often request apple, but I wanted to have enough things so when the boats came, I could actually complete the orders. But yeah, they request it here as well, even if you haven't got it, which is annoying, so you sort of have to. Okay, here we go. It's sort of like, do I do tap 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 real fast? Because it'll be so cool. Oh. I'm gonna turn it up to max. I wasn't as excited as I thought. Oh, and I missed the getting the coins because I wouldn't upgrade that. Boom, boom. Oh, you can see which ones the houses are. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, and I'll show you the chat as well. Okay, there we go. So fix the oh yeah, they have like for the messages like fix the door, fix the window, fix the other window, fix the other door, offer psychological counseling for the helpers. It's like, whoa, that escalated quickly. That's a message, and yeah, whack with that. Yeah, I hope so. Finishing now. That's right. That was just today. There we go. I hope you have. Yeah, he went away. So and the 1K brick tasks. 3 potions is insane. I considered this very aggressive when Allison, she's the top player in the thing. She was like, "Why would?" And this is how I interpret the tone. Why would anyone have 12 wrapped up? Oh no, I'm not even doing it right. Why would anyone have 12 wrapped up? Why would anyone have 12 things wrapped up and have no access to them? That stops progress and doesn't benefit the team. Like, to me, it's like, why would anyone do such a stupid thing and, like, so selfishly not benefit the team or whatnot? And rather than, I thought a way better thing would have been just to, like, hey, there is hope, $17, or, hey, Super Site, why are you keeping your presents unlocked or whatnot? Instead, it's sort of like this just as in subtle, but just this publicly, like, extremely obviously targeted statement. It's like, you can just tell me, you just literally ask me, hey, why haven't you unlocked them and that? And I'll say, oh yeah, I'm waiting till I do the next stream so I can tap them and it looks cool. But instead it's, why would anyone have, like, it's like, what a stupid thing to do. Why would anyone have 12 things wrapped up and have no access to them? That stops progress and doesn't benefit the team. It's like, so unnecessarily aggressive in my view. It's literally, she could have just said, hey, why? And I was like, I don't know, why would someone do that? Like, sarcastically a response, but yeah. And this is just some of the chat. Yeah, they're brutal. It's clear I can't mathematically do brick orders of 400 or more. It takes over 600 per 100 bricks, and so even with 100, so then it's suddenly 300. Oh yeah, then 400 to go, and it's over 6 hours per 100. Now it's 150, so that I've got. So then and then you don't have to stop at night, even if it was like 5 hours and 59. Boom. Then that's the chat. Which that's all having Paradise has since joined. Oh, 27 days. You will have missed them the last time. Okay. And then there's this one. Boom. Oh, yes, we can get more of that. Boom. The Apple Producer. Yes. And we unlocked that other thing pretty recently. And kaboom. Ciao. We can upgrade it yet again. Oh, it's so cool because now we can see. We couldn't see that till there. It started. Oh, yes, 610. And then now we can see all this. Ah, there we go. Now we can see. Oh, so those things will probably be required. Yeah, these things, those two, yeah, all of these things, and even cakes. Yeah, all of the thing, even the orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're the ones that sit on the boats and just. You know what? Yeah, so interesting. Now I can unlock them, but they're obviously really hard to make. It would take lots of other colors, or so probably orange and yellow ones that take ages. So these tasks just keep the boat sitting there, like basically no one does them. Occasionally someone will, it's just all upgrades. There's not actually new machines anymore except that one there. So that will get me to 8 workers and you have a maximum of 10 workers. So I can probably figure out what the rest of the things. Yeah, that's actually really interesting because now if I go to those things now, because I will have just seen that now. Oh, what? That's weird. So it doesn't show that one, the jacket. So I have two more products to unlock there and there. Toy maker. Yeah, I could see that before. Could I? Yeah, I could. And now we have those 2 things to get eventually. And then there's that one more there. This thing. Cake now. We still don't know the final one there. I think this one would, yeah, with apple jam. We need the apple maker. And in this here, oh, so it didn't show any more of them, so there's still these ones. I'm waiting for the triple researchers brew, because that will be, so you'd sort of, so 1, 2, 3 of them are that, to unlock, and then there's 4 for that, 5, 6, 7, so 7 of them are those kind of products. Oh, now we can see all of them, that's cool. 7 new products out of, because we're getting pretty decently there. Oops. So off those, because he's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah, so at 32. So we're getting it, and so 7 of those are products, then 2 of them will be new houses, and there'll probably be heaps of upgrades to the houses, because it's just sort of heaps and heaps of upgrades now, which will take time. But, so we could upgrade these ones, or we could do... Oh, because that use up 2,000 coins, because we could do that. 11,000. Ooh, I kind of feel like just doing it straight, because I just really want to see all that valuable information. As we'll start going down this path, because we can unlock all these products now. Yeah, but I guess these ones. But I mean, I haven't even maxed out the dyes, so it's sort of a hopeless thing now. I guess upgrading these so I can complete more tasks to get more XP, but that will be one that I'm after. Another one, upgrade to that is helpful. Store more and more info. Data, I mean. Okay, let's just do that actually. There we go, just a map. Because I can't upgrade the research things yet, because I've actually capped out. I mean, I can upgrade new ones, but I don't want to. I just want to have it maxed at one. Ideally, you'll want, because it was like, I think 2 million to max out everything, but I thought it would make sense to max out some things. Like, at least, like, so you could have, like, 2 maxed out clay workers, so then on the clay task, you can just boost it with 2 of them. But I wouldn't think there's any point having all of them maxed in clay. Definitely no point. Definitely not all of them, but maybe 3 of them in case one of them you need for something else. I'm not sure. Let's just upgrade that straight away and put him back on it. So, we've just upgraded it, and we're going to do it again. Oh, and the guy that I need... He's not the... Oh, there's this glitch where if you have... If they go over the amount, so if they, let's say the cap is 120, and they go to 100, and if you put them on at 119, which it lets you, and they've collected 2, you can't remove them, which is a real pain. And you can put 2 guys on, but yeah, it's such a pain when that happens. But yeah, then because originally when I almost maxed out everything they could do. With all this stuff, now with all the resources, there should be a way. Pardon me, and shouldn't run out of things. Okay, there we go, Liam back on there. We'll get things a bit back in order. So he's going to need heaps of rock. I'll start putting them on now, because I'm going to have to get up at like 7 hours. I'll start putting them on 7 hours, and now we can go through and properly do these. Boom, boom, boom. I hate having to do the dice, because they're so look at that. Almost need another builder actually, because there'll be all these things. Oh, but they don't need the gold, so that will be upgrading for ages. 2 of them, because that will be, we want to get that upgraded ASAP. Gotta go, have stuff to do. But thank you, Kim, for being part of it. It was good to have you here. One day. Ooh. So they're gonna want that and that. So we're going to need them on bricks. Oh, yep, that's going to be in one day. And there's still going to... Where's the inefficiency on that? Oh, that's assuming that. So then in that case... Now 6 AM. Yeah, this is an annoying thing where I actually might need to put them on there. Maybe. Let's keep it going all night. That's a pain. Normally that's such a long task. It's so long. But then normally I do 8 hours, so then why wouldn't that normally work? Oh no, actually I think I'll just get rid of him and I'll put a potion on, because I find it so hard to use up the potions anyway. 90%, what? Oh no, the inefficiency's not in that. What is the inefficiency in? He'll get through the rock and brick, so surely not. Carolina on clay. It's such a cool game, figuring out how to not waste resources. So you can't put this in anywhere. Do that, like that. Unless I moved something around. That takes up a lot of room. Let's just use a 9-hour one of these. Just because 6-hour one would cover it. Yeah, let's just do a 9-hour. Bam. All those brick ones. Boom. So he can't complain about inefficiency now, if that was what he was complaining about. Maybe it was down the track, it would drop off again or something. I don't know. I don't know what the issue was. We'll see if there's still inefficiency. 15 hours, so it's still 89%. Maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe the rock will run out. Oh, we can check. Rock. I don't know what his issue is. Oh, maybe then the clay will run out because they're using the bricks or something. That's insane if it's that. I've never seen something that complicated. Complicated to equate because there's so many. Because the bricks are involved, which, or if you had the planks and that was using up the lumber supply, that should fix it, I reckon. That's insanely, like, detailed equations. Well, compared to what I'm used to. 14 hours. That should max out that, so it's not wasting anymore. 90%, where is the cap at? Because we should 8 hours. That will be maxed, that won't drop off yet. And the rock should be maxed. Maybe there's still the food thing down the line. Well, if we do this, will it then fix it? That is the most complex equation I've ever seen, and it involves all 8 of them, all 7 of them. That's insane. I'll take them off if the food thing is the inefficiency, but because I won't need to put them on for 8 hours. So that will be the most complex equation that I have ever seen. Estimating. It's like the calculator needs some extra juice. 14 hours. 90%, okay, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is with that. What's the bottleneck? If I move him to there, will that solve it? Levette? Pretty sure it won't. So food's not the bottleneck. It'd have to be rock or brick is the bottleneck. Or the brick being, the clay being transferred to brick. Oh, there we go. So how is the rock the bottleneck? What? 99% efficiency. That's insanely equationist. He must be such an efficient builder. That's actually so cool. I've never seen on storage full in a day such a complex equation. That's actually so sick. That's the most I've ever seen. There's like all of them working. It's basically like I don't need to get like 12 hours for some of them, but like a day for 4 of them. That's crazy long. If I remove one of them off that, I actually like it. It's just so complex. There's so much. That's insane. Like I can't even get the other things. And then I'll be able to see even more with the research thing. So it's double upgrade in such a short amount of time. I don't actually use her. I could claim that. Look at all that dye. That's a real cool event. All of them done? Next one start, or is it glitched? That's those dye events are real cool. Oh yeah, and then you can, yeah. I was trying to, hopefully I haven't missed it. You can actually see the guys on there. You can see who they belong to as well. Yeah, there we go. They're named. Whose village they're from. Clean a sheep. Like, clean it. I feel like, oh, there's that one. 5 minutes time and then that's done. I feel like they must have just imported the names. You're like, offer psychological counseling for helpers. Like, what? Or make commemorative wool blanket. I mean, maybe that's his thing. In some cultures, I don't know. I was like, what? Maybe that's another one like that. There we go. Hey, Logo Blocks, welcome, welcome. We currently got none watching on YouTube. Oof, big oof. None on YouTube. We got one on Twitch, but is that me? Probably. No, I haven't got a Twitch tab open actually, so no. We actually have one viewer, so hello to the viewer on Twitch. That's my tabs on that one, and I actually got tabs on this one. Boom. So I maxed out 100 there. Looking for a new doctor. There we go, 1. So 1 on Twitch and none on YouTube. It's kind of sad, actually. It's a shame. How are you? Hey, you are still here. There we go. I'm good, thank you, Logo Blocks. Yeah, my popularity is a little long faded from Rush 4 streams with 200 people watching, or Mario Kart Tour with 400. Even just like normally having tended. There's like possible. No, not the lowest I've ever had. There was. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because there's so many. It reminds me. There's so many. Thank you for the 4 likes. I'm good. Thank you, Logo Blocks. Logo Blocks. There's actually many times, like I think in May 2019, which is sort of like such a weird time. I think that was like, yeah, right around the time I went to Finland. I did a stream on a World of Tanks Blitz, and there was no one there the whole stream. So it's like, I mean, no, I'm not sure if Tran came for a tiny bit or if that was another stream, but then it's insane, like, yeah, and this time, I mean, I'm really, yeah, just one person for lots of it, and then a period of no one watching. I don't know, it's kind of strange. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, sort of the difference between so popular and, wow, this guy's amazing, this guy's incredible. I don't think I'll have berries, actually. I think I'll just go straight to sleep. To sort of, like, just no one watches. It's sort of, I don't know, it's just sort of really strange how it's so flippant. Like, if it's like, oh, you're covering a popular game, or things are going well, and everyone's like, yo, 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 and then it's just, like, nothing for ages. It's such a stark contrast. It's weird. Didn't even get a notification. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I think it's severely broken. Despite they say, no, we send them out. It's like, I really don't. Because I think I calculated. There's supposed to be, I can't remember how many thousand people. It might have been like 3,500 or something that are supposed to get a notification each time. Or even 1,000. And it's like, either no one cares about my channel anymore. Well, not no one, but very, very few. Or they're not sending out them. And I'm pretty sure they're not. Because the chances that, like, when it went out, that 2 people show up. So there's like, yeah, thousands of people, even hundreds of people that get a notification, only like 2 respond. I just don't think that's, yeah, yes. Oh, stop it. Boom. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Boom. Okay. So annoying I keep doing that. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, this is the game Valleys and Villages, and I'm sort of nearing the end of it, but hopefully I've covered the parts of it. That's the prices and that, so it'd be kind of, yeah, interesting how that one's the most popular. It would be so beneficial to get the best value one. There's that guy. And you can activate it for 2 days. And then you can just buy these boats. Currently, these are levels that we've got them to. We don't, very rarely people get them, and occasionally someone will get them. Swarren has before. 2 minutes, and then that one leaves, and then it takes like hours. They take long to come back. But in terms of because I thought, no, you know, I lost all the progress last update, I'm like, oh, but actually it's fine. I can do that. I can come back in that. The main cap is on the. It's just being able to get coins, get rid of your resources, because there's like one boat that comes every 12 hours or whatnot, and then there's 2 of them that can't even be completed most of the time, so then they just sit there and waste hours and hours and hours, and then the ones that do, yeah, it's sort of like, it'd almost be better just to create your own valley and just do it that for the boats, because this here is good for the research over here, whereas for the coins you'd really want your own one. You can just do a boat each time, because they need way more boats for the amount of coins. So getting rid of the products is a big dilemma. And the dye balance, and there's a couple of other things I mentioned earlier. But yeah, for the most part, I'm really enjoying it. And this is oh, there's one there. Boom, that one. Oh, now we have 210. That's so helpful. More so than the other one. It wasn't as much. But yeah, that will wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, pretty much it for now. I better go and get some sleep. Maybe I'll have just a few berries. Yeah, this dye task one was really cool. There was another one like that a while back. But they need, and in the moment I'm getting through with the progress, but I'm sure they need some more updates, I think. I mean, I'm not bored of it, but for the top players that have maxed it out, it is. And I hope they don't make it way harder to hit the top, because it's like, oh, I'm getting there, and then if they make it like all these extra stuff, we're like, oh, I'm not gonna get there. But it's slowly plotting away, unlocking thing after thing. Boom. Is that done now? Oh, and then you get die shot boost for, yeah, that's cool, for a day. Awesome. And these will speed up. Yeah, so Allison's just chucked in, just since the stream. Oh, yeah, just since the stream. Wow, look at that. Paradise chucked in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Burr box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allison 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 15. It takes so long to get through. It's really helpful actually having this data, so I can at least see. I mean, for that one I knew, but some of these other ones I didn't. Like the jacket, I didn't know that. So then that's probably supposed to be there. And it'd be good to have fill in the data, fill in the blanks. And with the coins, we can slowly upgrade stuff. That's crazy how long that will take. It's full on teamwork right there. See, this is where it would be better to have, yeah, it's good to have 2 guys that are trained in each of the things. Which one have I got? The multi-trained guy? Oh, Ledger, he's helping on that. To have, yeah, multiple ones that are trained up. And because I don't want them sitting on. Is it actually necessary? No, I don't think it actually is necessary to have the second guy, Levette, on there. I think that's actually wasted. So we remove Levette from there. As long as that supply doesn't run out. Yeah, no, actually, that was a silly. I don't need that. Get him off there. Brick. And the clay still keeps increasing. Yeah, I shouldn't have them on there. That's silly. Efficiency down the line, maybe, but then I can change that. Food-wise, pretty good. Is there anything down here? Good. No need to do that. That's full. That's full. That's maxed. So yeah, most of the things are maxed anyway. Are all maxed. Those things are maxed. So it's... Chuck him on. 7 hours. Oh, why is that quicker? No way the farming does that. No way. Surely not. If that's true, if I just figured that out now, all the farming stuff. What? No way that farming stuff does that. But what's that boost for? No way you can reduce all these times. That is insane. What? No way! Boost. Oh, is it to do with the potion? Oh, the training though. Training does it. That's crazy. What? Oh, I should be training them all in that. I just figured that. It's insane the things you just figure out like so late in the game. Like that you can train all the farming and the farming applies to all those. That means the farming one is so strong. I should be training them all in that rather than spending them 9. Oh, is that one farming though? Oh, that's not farming. What's that one? Is that not? Is no such ability? Oh, so okay. So there's the odd one. Oh, true, because they are in the different thing. So those ones, oh, they are the farming ones. Those 3, so it helps with them. Wool's pretty short, but then it'll make it even quicker. So yeah, still worth it for sure. Whereas these ones are, what do they count as? Food ingredients. So I guess there's. Well, it's definitely not research. Now, oh, but the farming one helps with those 3. Okay, that's so interesting to know. Extremely interesting to know. That's so helpful. Okay, there we go. And then we'll chuck you on there. 9 hours is probably a bad time because I'll have to 9 hours. I have to go by then. I'm gonna do a 6 hour or an 8 hour. 8 hours, good. Yep. That's so interesting. Wow. Yeah, oh, but yeah, that's the game. Oh, now it says it. That was delayed. Yeah, that is the game. So yeah, I've showed you, sort of caught you up with a lot of the stuff that's happening now and how it's sort of changed. So the colour goes green, and then it's sort of like this like super pixelated point in between, which is like that. So pixelated. It looks like a retro game. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think it's gonna have to wrap it up. I've enjoyed covering it for sure. It's been fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Back to no viewers on YouTube. Boom. Oh well, that's okay. Anyone on Twitch? One person on Twitch. Probably my bot or something. Twitch. Yeah, plot twist. Headline. Superside admits to using a bot. No, that thing? Restream bot? Yeah, restream bot. Yeah, that's... yeah, okay, so I've actually got no one watching right now. It's that thing. That guy. Restream bot. That's... Is it dodgy that even counts to count towards we watch time? Because especially, yeah, that actually helps a lot. From 0 to 1 is massive versus like 1,000 to 1,001. But yeah. Yeah, so... yeah, we've actually got no one watching right now. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah, definitely none on Trovo, because that shows if there's one. None on YouTube, none on Rock Crush, none on that, and probably none on Freak TV, on Nemo TV. Oh well, that's okay. Boom, we'll go Nemo TV. Manipulation. Reading some psychology articles. It's like when you like deflect the blame or make people feel sorry, and so I'm just thinking like, now I'm thinking everything I say like, I'm like, well that's okay. And then so then people feel empathy for me and want to stay longer. This browser, your browser does not support autoplay on Nemo TV. It's like Google Chrome. Okay, so no one's watching on that. Let's say it's the 54 thing, but I'm certain that that's... and then the other one, Nemo, and what is the other thing? Freak TV. I'm surprised we went live on a Freak TV, to be fair. It actually is Valleys and Villages, yo! That's real cool. Actually is working. Back. See? Not supported. If you did the stream, yeah, one person. Oh, and it shows PC or mobile, that's cool. It's even gonna work. Don't know. Oh yeah, there we go, it's working on a Freak TV, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, unfortunately none on the other ones. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. And yeah, thank you to everyone that came by. Thank you to Kim Diakust, to Patel Vilash, to Gamer World HD, to Coffee Gamer 360, to Freaky, to Lynn Stillwell, and to Logo Blocks. Thank you guys for coming by. I'm really glad I streamed today. I really am. Where is that thing? Oh, this is it here. There we go. Boom. Boom. File, save as. I haven't saved an image like this in ages. Oh yeah, June. Boom. Valleys and the villages. Boom. I've enjoyed this stream. I'm glad I've covered the stuff I wanted to. Hello, I'm back after the Hokey Doke Patel. And thank you to the subscribers, the membership people. 8. There we go, so thank you. Oh, ValKP, why have they lost their profile picture? Maybe it's just done that intentionally because it's so rare now to not have a profile picture. Boom. Oh, I love that channel. I don't know why, I've watched them before. Mr. Beast. Boom. So yeah, thank you to Lynn Stillwell too. Lynn Stillwell and Lynn Stillwell. Thank you 3 times, Lynn Stillwell. Thank you for that. Thank you to Calvinitz. Thank you to Josh Winder. Thank you to FaZe. Yeah, Calvinitz changed profile picture as well. So thank you to Calvinitz. Thank you to Josh Winder. Thank you to FaZecast. Thank you to ValKP. And yeah, there we go. There are the 8. So thank you for that. 12 months, 17 months. 12 months, there we go. Thank you for you 3 for that. For being, yeah, 12 months, man, that's a long time. It continued from the other time, even though it wiped after that other time. I'd love to join. Tomorrow, Heyday, please. Not sorry, not Heyday. Maybe Clash Quest. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, it's turned off anyway. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. Oh, that's right. I'll just get the screenshot of the... tired. I'll get like 6 hours sleep, which will be enough for me. Boom, and then we go. I'm very glad that I did it though. And it covered the majority of what I wanted to cover, so you can see it. And now I can finally progress again. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Under pictures? Boom. Thank you for the 4 likes. There we go, 61 playback. So I think that'll wrap it up. I think I've said everything. Thank you to Supercell for the headset and the camera. Thank you to 316 for the reflection of the screen. Thank you to Ossium Games for the game. Thank you to 24times.com for the time below. Thank you to SMG Studio for the background of Risk. Thank you to Twitch, Nimo TV, Periscope, Trovo, YouTuber, Freak TV, Mold Crush, and D-Live for allowing me to stream on your platforms. Thank you to OBS for the free streaming software. And Zuba. I remember Zuba. Do you play Zuba? It's like Heyday and Zuba. It's like a weird mix. Like, normally if you play Zuba, you'd play Battlelands. Anyway, that's okay. Thank you for being part of it. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time when I stream again. Hopefully, it won't be too far away. Boom. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Good night. And